never knew how much it could actually change your face. You're not ugly, you're just not rich.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me.
Good morning, guys. Right now, I am strategically sitting in front of a very big mess. It's still a mess in here. This is still not the Clancy room. Zach still works from here. We need to get his office in order, but honestly, that might even be an after the wedding task because I feel like with all of these wedding things popping up, house stuff is getting pushed to the back burner, which is fine. I'm totally okay with it as long as you guys are okay with it because it's a lot. But this morning is super exciting because I am getting my makeup trial for my wedding, which this all happened so fast. I was anti getting my makeup done for the longest time, you guys know. But then so many of you guys were commenting saying like, just do it, just go for it. And I was looking at other people's makeup when they get it done and I'm like, oh my gosh, she looks so good. Like, I don't know. I guess I started getting like bridal FOMO, if you will. And then I really wasn't going to do it. But Zach knows someone. It's like a former coworker who does bridal makeup. And she just so happened to have an opening the day of our wedding. She had like a trip get canceled. And I'm like, oh my gosh, is this a sign? So I'm going to go to a trial this morning and see if I like the results. I don't even know what to like ask for. Like, I'm thinking what my style, my theme is, what is it? Soft glam. Like, I'm not one of those brides who's like, make it look like I'm not wearing makeup. No, like, I love makeup, like, but I'm not like, cut, crease, black. Like, I don't like it to be super dramatic or crazy. So, but like, I don't know. That's why it's so hard for me to explain, but I've been reading all these articles because I'm so nervous that it's good if you do your hair. So I'm about to go in with the Dyson because my hair is like on like third day grossness, but at least like getting it done a little bit helps you picture yourself. Like, don't go in with your hair tied in like a top knot bun if that's not what you're doing, because then it'll throw off the whole look, like to see if you actually like it. So I thought that was a good tip to at least like look done, like look presentable. Hair is done, kinda. Definitely not looking the best. Someone will most certainly be doing my hair day of wedding, guys. Don't you worry. That was a non-negotiable because I cannot do hair to save my life. But now onto skincare. I actually read online that I should wait an hour before getting my makeup done to do my skincare. So I didn't do it when I got out of the shower this morning. I don't know. I'm reading all of these things online, but I thought it'd be fun if I shared with you guys my top 3 skincare tips with a bonus tip because I thought of another one when I was doing my hair, but top 3 because I feel like one of my most common, or no, my 2, I'm not kidding, my 2 most common questions on YouTube. 1, what color lipstick are you wearing? 2, skincare routine, drop it. What are you doing? How do you keep your skin clear? And it's a twofold process because there are these little tips I have, but then obviously the products are everything. And I'm so excited that I get to work with Dime Beauty on this video. And I have a discount code for you guys. We'll get to that later, but it's going to be in the description. The code is Clancy20. Take advantage of it because these products just changed the game for me. I've talked about it on here before. My skin texture is like it has never been, okay? I am not someone who has necessarily struggled with crazy acne, right? But I've always said on here, like literally since college, like it doesn't mean my skin is perfect because I have dealt with texture issues that, no, you can't necessarily see on camera, but you could see in real life. My texture feels so good. Anyway, I'm gonna get into like my full routine with these products. I've been using them every single day. It's just, oh my gosh, I just love them and I love the price point. Like that was the most unbelievable thing to me because when I first saw them scrolling on Ulta like so many months ago before I started using them, I was just like, oh wow, like affordable skincare doesn't seem like it would work. I genuinely thought that and I know that's horrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I thought that. Never bought them. And then I started using them. By now it's been several months. I guess it was like December or January. The results are insane. So the very first thing I do with my routine, the Super Skin Toner, this stuff is so good. And I did buy cotton pads because I had been using paper towels. I know that's awful, but I ran out of my cotton pads. And listen, like you work with what you got, okay? I kind of just throw a little bit on here and this is huge. I mean, it kind of speaks for itself. If you want to maintain a good, even skin tone, which that is something that I struggle with the most probably, just uneven skin. Then, and I will always be so grateful for this product, this is the one where I tried it. It's the TBT serum and I could not believe what it made my skin feel like. I just do 5 drops all over my face, cheeks, forehead, nose, chin. And we could actually dive into the first skincare tip. I know when you have so many products, it can be confusing, like what order do you apply them in? Always apply thinnest to thickest. So this toner, I don't know if you saw the consistency, it's the thinnest. I'm gonna apply that first. Then we go into the serum and then the creams. And obviously what you didn't see was in the shower, I use the Gentle Jelly Cleanser. It's just the common theme. Love this stuff. I'm saying that with everything, but it's true. Next, I'm using the Luminosity Eye Serum, which just feels so good under your eyes. And this is something in the past I neglected just financially. Like every time I looked at eye cream, it was so much money, and I did buy it once, and then I was using it sparingly, right? Like I was like, well, I never want to use it because it cost, like a freaking day of pay for me as a reporter, so I don't ever want to use this stuff. This stuff is affordable and it works. Like it's so good. And that's another big tip. Make sure you are taking your skincare products down to your neck, which, listen, when I was using skincare products that were so much money and costing me an arm and a leg, no, like I was not going to do that because I was not going to waste all of that product, right? Like to cover your whole neck. But with Dime Beauty, the fact that these products are actually affordable, especially if you use the code, yeah, I'm taking it down to my neck every time. And the neck is actually like the first thing that shows aging. The neck, and then also make sure you're putting sunscreen on your hands. So this is the TBT cream, which kind of just like adds like it almost is like a glaze over my face. Not sticky, not thick, like it just feels like the perfect amount, especially coming from someone who has naturally more dry skin. Totally moisturizes it, but I just hate when products feel like you have stuff on your face. Like I don't want that for my makeup trial, especially. Like I want to go in with a blank, beautiful canvas. Another tip that has nothing to do with products, water. I drink so much water where I hear people who are like, oh my gosh, try to drink a gallon a day if you can. I drink over a gallon a day every day, easily. Like I just drink so many cups with every meal. I'm just constantly drinking water, and I think it I don't know, because I feel like I've like always been like this as an adult at least. I think it shows on my skin, like I'm hydrated, you know what I mean? So try, guys. Like even, when I first started getting into, make it sound like it's like a drug. When I first started getting into water, I was just chugging. Like I would just, all right, Clance, let's take this whole cup. I know it's not gonna feel great. Let's down the hatch, down the gullet, whatever they say. And now it's just like, I crave it. Like it's the first thing I drink in the morning, the last thing I drink before I go to bed. And probably the biggest skincare tip, by the way, is that your skin is everything. Makeup is meaningless if you don't have a good base, right? Like you don't want to have to just cover up a bunch of, that's not the point of makeup. And I know it's tempting, right? I don't know where my concealer is, but you have a pimple, you break it out, but that's not the goal, right? Like the goal is to have a great base and then just add to it. So for me, I focus more time on skincare than makeup. Like skincare is just everything to me. And then 2 products I recently started trying in the last month. Oh, it's in the shower. Dime also has body products. So this is the Dime Whipped Body Exfoliator. For the first time in so long, I actually have soft arms, which I've struggled with. It's called keratosis pilaris. My arms are just rough. They're never soft, they're never smooth. And I started using this along with the Dime The Glaze Hydrating Body Oil. This duo, it's everything. Like I cannot remember the last time I was not self-conscious of my arms. It's kind of like almost like these dots all over your arms. If you know, you know. If you haven't, you know what I'm talking about. My arms actually feel smooth. Like I feel confident in my arms. So what I'm going to link below is my Dime Beauty favorites. If you're just getting into Dime, especially since I do have a discount code for you, I would do one of their bundles. They have 2 different options. One is called the Works Bundle, which contains the jelly cleanser, toner, day cream, night cream, some serums. And then the other one is the Loving Your Skin Again Aging System Bundle. It contains all of that, but then also some bonus products, including the Luminosity Eye Serum, which that alone makes the whole order worth it. So if I were you guys, I would give it a try. Update your regimen. If what you're doing isn't working for you, if maybe your skin isn't looking, I don't know, the best, if it's dull or it's just not where you want it to be, go for it. I'm just so happy. I'm just looking at my whole regimen, and I've honestly never had a full regimen. Every time I was getting those comments, 1, I was thinking to myself, I don't even like my skin because of the texture thing, but people just can't see that on YouTube. And 2, I don't even know what to tell them. I don't have a regimen. So anyway, I'm hooked on Dime. Anyway, skin is prepped. Next step, makeup trial. Okay, I lied. The next step is actually picking out what I'm going to wear because I read online, you guys know me, always reading online, that white is what you should wear for your makeup trial just so you see what it looks like. So that's actually more of like a cream. Maybe I'll wear like a white Lulu's dress. Actually, this one's really pretty. I wore this last year a lot for like different pictures. This one I just got from Lulu's, which is super nice. Maybe I'll do this one. All right, this is the dress we are going with, and then I'm just gonna wear like sneakers. And actually, Zach, could you help me adjust it? It's just the straps are, they need to be, I worked at Victoria's Secret and I, to this day, do not know how to adjust, like, you know, right? I think I've had you do this before. Like, to this day, I cannot adjust a bra, I cannot adjust the dress. I really hope you can because it like literally goes down to like my belly button.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so what look, like in your expert opinion, would you say I should go for?
Big wings.
Big wings? Oh, okay.
Tell her the bigger the better.
Okay.
No, I mean, I don't know what all even goes on your face, but just somewhat natural and not too crazy.
Well, it's funny because Zach is one of those annoying guys who's like, I like no makeup. And it's like, you don't even know, like you don't even understand that like when you say you like no makeup, I'm actually wearing 20 products.
No, I say I don't like it when you have like when it's like too much. I say you look pretty without makeup, yeah, I mean, because you do.
I don't know what to ask for. I'm thinking like, what is it? Soft glam. Because listen, I like makeup. Like I'm not one of those brides who's gonna be like, I want it to look like I'm not wearing any makeup. Like that's just not me. Like please give me the eyeshadow, the contour, the liner, the lashes. Like I need it all. But I also like, there's a fine line I know where things can get a little crazy. I don't know, I'm gonna trust her. And honestly, like even when it comes to like eyeshadow colors, like I don't know to this day what looks good on my eyes because I've heard, what is it, like plum or like peach, something like that for blue eyes, which Zach is convinced my eyes aren't even blue, he's always said, but it's on my passport, it's everywhere, my eyes are blue. But anyway, people say like these like peach pink tones, I look like I'm sick. Like that's what I look like when I'm sick, like things become like pink here. So anyway, I've never like followed the eye color thing, which fun fact, one of my, like literally my second YouTube video, I'm pretty sure was, oh my gosh, what eyeshadow colors look best on your eyes? I Googled this and then just read like the printout. Like I think I had enough sense to like not just read from the thing, like I would read and then memorize it and then speak, but oh my, it's so bad.
So I'm first going to start off with green or hazel eyes, which are absolutely gorgeous eyes, and when they're really green, it's like there's no stopping them. No, kidding.
But anyway, we shall see what she comes up with. I'm scared, but I'm so excited.
We'll be done by the summer. We have a baby coming in October, so I'm like, just need everything.
Wait, are you pregnant?
Yeah, girl, I'm not normally, I don't look like this normally. Yeah.
Wait, that's so funny. First of all, you look so small. You look so petite.
What?
Wait, that's so funny. I literally didn't
Look
notice.
at my belly.
Oh my gosh. I guess I've just been looking at you.
Oh, I was like, I swear I don't really look like
Oh my
that.
gosh, I swear to God, I did not notice.
Are you serious? This is all I can feel and think, and like, I just,
Oh my God.
I feel very in your space with my belly.
With everything we build, just turn.
Guys, it looks so good. And yes, I am wearing the sunglasses because I need at least something to be a surprise. But tell me about how you got started, and then can you please also tell them about how you were a YouTuber?
Oh my God, we bonded over it as YouTube girlies. So I did makeup literally 2010, so 2010, 2011, that's how I started doing makeup on YouTube. Back in the day, style haul was the thing to do.
Yes.
And now I just do wedding makeup on the side, and got a referral from Clancy's fiance, Zach. We used to work together at the same corporate company, and we got to meet and bond over both being YouTubers. I'm former, but still, now you're kind of making me miss it a little
tell
bit.
them who you met.
Okay, so Nicole Guerrero, but my favorite was Katie Johnson. She did a presentation, like a little speech to give us some advice, us little new YouTube people, so she's probably my highlight. I've got pictures with her, and she's just as great in person as she is on literally, like, her personality, like, you can't help but smile when you're looking at her. She's like, hi, friend, and she, like, hugs you. Like, I've known her my whole life. Like, she's amazing. So, Candy Johnson, like, biggest fan ever.
That is so, I'm like so jealous. I cannot believe when she told me that. I was like, what the heck? Like, so you were in the YouTube, you know. And I also love watching Nicole also. I sometimes keep up with her. Like, I'm still subscribed to her, but I love it. And so if anyone's interested in getting their makeup done, what is like I'll link it below. But
Yes. So it's still my maiden name, but it's Naomi Knobloch, at Naomi Knobloch on Instagram.
I love how I thought I was going to keep the makeup a secret from you guys because I can't. I was just driving home and I couldn't stop looking at my eyes in the rearview mirror. Like, I love it. She did such a good job and I'm just so excited. Like, this is exactly what I wanted and there is no way I could have created this myself. Like, even I love the lashes and then not going crazy with, because for me, like, I just do mascara and then I don't go crazy with liner, but like, I definitely, you guys know, I do the wings. Like, it's just like the perfect, it's so bridal. It's just perfect. Actually, okay, wait, ready? Let's get Zach's input. Okay. Sit down and give your full evaluation.
Is my head cut off?
Your head's always cut off.
Well, I think she did a really good job. I think you look really pretty. So
Is this what you had in mind?
yeah, no, I mean I didn't really know, because I don't know what it takes to do any of this, but I think it came out really good.
But you were upset it's missing.
It is missing one thing.
Tell them.
The wings.
You guys know Zach hates winged liner. And so I didn't like give her, she asked me like what look I'm going for, but obviously we talked about everyone has a different idea of natural. Everyone has a different idea of glam and glowy, like, right? Like, so those adjectives are useless. I kind of just let her do her thing. I'm like, just do.
Yeah, it's like it's her job.
She's the expert.
She's the
and she's
professional,
so
so
good.
just let her take a stab at it, and then you can critique it from there.
No, she was so nice too. It was really nice. Also, okay, every time I'm in, so obviously you guys know this is like my office / Zach's office. You guys know the drill. We haven't set up Zach's office fully yet, so that's coming in the future. I told them maybe even after the wedding, who knows. But every time I'm in here, kind of just like running in to maybe do my makeup real quick if I can, if Zach's not here doing work. I always just look at this little post-it note. It's post-it note has been here. This post-it note has been here for probably the last, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. Do you even wanna like tell them, like, this is not it.
Some knucklehead doctor said these doctors that I've seen in Dayton that I was recommended to. It's their practice, and then they have like almost like a partner and assistant.
Wait, can I please tell them? Wait, what's their title again?
Pain management, muscular, skeletal,
Okay,
something.
Zach has been seeing, when we were living with his parents in Dayton, Zach has been seeing this one woman for, months at this point. And he's like, I'm just not getting better, and like, I just don't know. I'm like, what's her name? Like, let me look her up. I have never looked someone up who had such bad ratings on Google reviews. Like, one person, remember they said, I will never let this woman touch me again.
Yeah, I mean, this was the place I was recommended to, so I was trying to give it
a fair
a
shot.
chance. And then, I kept seeing so many different doctors where I was like, well, I just maybe need to see the same people, right? So you can cross off the list and they know the symptoms. And then I finally saw the person whose practice it was, who I think's who's better and has better ratings. And the first time I saw her, she ran through some stuff or whatever, and then this last time, I mean, honestly, she like felt around on me and was just like, yeah, well, you're gonna have to just go keep doing what you're doing with other people, because what I can't help you. And I'm just like, okay. She's like, yeah, well, do you follow pop culture news? Sure. I don't know why. Like, why are you asking me this? She's like, well, you could have, like, you're so stiff, you're so, like, you're, like, my ribs won't move, like, my back's, like, there's just different things going on. She's like, I don't even know who the famous is, maybe Celine Dion, I'm not trying to spread fake news, I don't know who it was, somebody famous that's, like, Celine Dion's age or whatever, has stiff person syndrome, and she said, maybe you have that, and
the fact that she even, like, wrote it down for him. So, yeah, this has just been, like, a post-it note that I see every day. I'm just like, stiff person syndrome. And by the way, we're not laughing at stiff person syndrome. We're laughing about the fact that Zach has been diagnosed
but not really diagnosed.
No.
Like someone telling him you might have this at least 500 times throughout this process. And so just the latest is
No,
stiff
I've been
person.
told I could have hernia. I've been told I have the pinched nerves. I've got this. I've got that. So it's it's a little bit of a mess still, but yes, and we're not making fun of anybody that has.
'Cause
Like,
I
it
don't
sounds funny though. Like it's and
It
that's
sounds-
when I told my
yeah.
dad, he was like, "Is she making stuff up?" Like it's saying you have stiff person that does sound comical. So it's not us being rude. And shoot, a professional told me I could have this. So the joke will be on me if I end up having it. But so no, I mean I've still been trying to figure it out. So.
Yeah, and what I really think we're gonna do is either before the wedding, after the wedding, whenever we have time, gather all of your information and we are going to send it in. It's either the Cleveland Clinic or the Mayo Clinic that offers this thing where you can send it in online, and then they have just a team that like goes through everything, and it's so that you don't have to drive all the way there just for like, you know, you can send them all your paperwork. So
Yeah, maybe.
I think we should.
This is an off the camera topic, dear.
Okay, so it's a little bit later. I've just been editing on my computer because I feel like I don't know how I always feel just perpetually behind. Like I'm not, I feel like I'm always editing, but I guess I'm always filming too, so I always have stuff to edit. Anyway, the point of this clip, Zach's mom messaged me a couple of days ago saying a package would be delivered on Sunday for Zach's birthday. Zach's birthday was like a week or two ago, and one of Zach's favorite things in the world is opening presents. It's actually so cute and endearing, but it's hard because he's also the hardest person to please, I feel like. Like for me, just write me a cute note and I'll cry and just love it, but he's very difficult to please. So it's an interesting process, but he loves opening presents so much, so let's see. Oh, Zach, a package arrived for you. Look at him. He has his Chipotle on the floor, just curled up. A package arrived for you from your mom.
I was like, why are you saying it like this?
Oh, you look so cute, all curled up. How are you feeling?
I feel great. How are you?
He went out with the boys last night. What time did you end up getting back?
I don't know, like 1.
Yeah, I feel like I rolled over when you got back. You didn't even notice. Like, you, like, turned on all the lights, and I got, like, scared, and I was like, what happened? So inconsiderate. So inconsiderate. But...
There was a toad on our front porch.
What?
Ate last night.
Oh my gosh, we have all these animals. We have toads, we have turkeys.
I was like watching each other.
That's crazy. I love living here so much. This room probably has the best view. I mean, honestly, the living room, obviously, but I kept this ladder here because we clearly still need to get curtains. I don't know. A lot of stuff is just going to happen after the wedding, okay? It is what it is. But do you want me to bring the box to you, or do you want to bring yourself to the box?
Do you know what it is?
I don't.
You're just aware that it was coming from my mom?
I just know how much you love presents. Like, you love it. Like, I've never met someone who's like, presents more in my life. And also, good news, guys.
Coming from someone that doesn't ever give presents.
I give them, I just don't do a great job. But how do you like your shoes? His shoes finally arrived today. Weeks later. Oh my gosh, these are huge. They're like heavy. These are heavy, Zach. And then last weekend, our friends came over and brought this card game, I don't even know what to call it, card game, Ransom Notes. You need it. Like, don't open it yet, Zach. Don't look at him. He's already diving in. He's obsessed. Let me come over there first, but I need to put it in our arsenal. Now that we have a house, like, we are just trying to, like, just stack up on fun, I don't really like board games, but, like, card games, like Family Feud and First Last. Like, we're really trying to stock up so that when people come over, it's just such a good thing to do. Like, I love them. I hate this, though. I hate Cards Against Humanity. I don't think it's funny at all. Look at him tearing in. He loves it.
Luxury Turkish towels.
Oh my gosh, that is so nice. Wow, and you know what? I don't even think your mom knows about the little issue we've been having. We have to keep you away from these. Do you want to tell everyone?
I think it's my fault.
Zach, it is. Literally, Zach has been turning our towels neon orange with, what do you say you think it is?
I don't know if it's my aftershave or...
I noticed that when we were staying with Zach's parents, I was like, these towels are turning like neon orange. Is it me? But it wasn't me. But yeah, so we got to keep your little aftershave away from these. Wow, this is so nice. Oh my gosh, they feel so good. I was literally just talking about the fact a couple months ago. Towels are everything. Like, you spend so much of your life getting out of the shower and drying off, because I normally take 2 showers a day. Yesterday I took 3. These are so nice. Oh my gosh.
No, it's a very nice gift.
I'm excited because I received a package in the mail as well. If you remember, was it the last vlog where I had a Lulu's haul and I got that beautiful white jumpsuit, but I thought it was missing a little something, aka a belt. It's this one right here. And then I just got this belt on Amazon. I think it was like, I don't know, 10 or 12 bucks, super cheap, but I just thought like a chunky belt would add a little something. Let us see if my suspicions were correct. Okay, my suspicions actually might not have been correct. I don't know if I like it with or without the belt better. Like, this is with, and by the way, this is a potential rehearsal dinner dress, well, not dress, jumpsuit option. Like, this is still on the table. I feel like I have like 7 different options I'm still playing around with. But anyway, this is it without the belt, and then I can take it off to show you guys what it looks like plain. It's fine. I just felt like it was so white. Like, I almost feel like I'm in like an angel costume, but I guess, you know, I'm a bride. I'm allowed to rock the white a bit, I guess. And honestly, I'm annoyed because like I have nothing to do tonight. Like, I have all of this beautiful makeup on, and where's a girl to go? Like, there's nothing to do. It's Sunday night. I have so much work to catch up on. I have an early start tomorrow because tomorrow is just like a huge editing day, I think. Like, I really need that. Taking off this makeup feels so wrong. Like, I just really love it. And she did such a good job, and I'm grateful. And you know what, guys? Like, I just want to say, I've said this before, this whole makeup experience is such proof to me that you're not ugly. You're just not rich. Like, the fact that there are people who can just get their makeup professionally done every time they leave the house, what? That's a game changer. Like, it doesn't even make sense. It does. I'm gonna insert a picture here I took on the way home. It looks like I have that like beauty filter, like that Instagram beauty filter on, when I don't. There's not a single filter on this photo. It's just what like a whole snatch makeup routine thing can do that normal people just, A, I cannot do myself, and then B, I don't have the money to have a makeup artist come to my house every day. So yeah, I just want to like really put that out there. And that's not even getting into the whole Botox, plastic surgery, all of that. Like, that's a whole separate thing, which is obviously even, you know, that would have more of an impact on someone, like being able to go into all of that, which I've been open on here. Like, I've said it before. Listen, like, when the time comes and I'm noticing like wrinkles and things I don't like, I'm totally not opposed to Botox. I'm also not opposed to aging gracefully, though. Like, I don't think you need to go crazy. Like, I'm not going to name names, but there's this one influencer I follow. I followed her for a really long time. She has just hit the mark of, oh my gosh, you look insane. Like, it's not good at all. And I understand, like, some of the things she's had done, she might have thought they were necessary. For example, as we speak, her eyebrows, which I've always said in my head, like, I don't like my eyebrow placement. I wish my eyebrows were like that, but instead I just have a big forehead. Anyway, so she might have felt the same way, right? Her eyebrows are currently sitting like right here. Like, it's just not good. Like, that is just like, at this point, you'd rather them be here, like, you know? So anyway, I definitely am mindful of the fact that I just don't want to get carried away with anything. It would be very minimal. And even right now, like, as we speak, I do have, like, I'm noticing, like, and I've said this for a bit now, okay, I can see where some lines are gonna be forming, but I don't think it needs to be some, like, huge, oh my gosh, get the Botox, like, we're good. But I do know that there's gonna be a point where I'm like, you know, it'd be nice to get a little some. So I don't know. I think it's good just to have like a neutral stance. I don't think you need to be going crazy with it, but I also don't think like being a hater and being like, oh, you have to be natural. No, you really don't need to be natural, but I just think it's good to be mindful of the fact that things can get out of hand real fast. And now I'm just going on a tangent. Bear with me for a second. I've said it before, like, I think when it comes to your body, your face, just your physical appearance, neutrality, in my personal experience, is just the best take. Like, that's when I have the best relationship with myself. Because no, I don't think you need to be in love with yourself in every aspect. I'm talking physically. I think you do need to love like who you are and what you're doing. But physically, no, I don't, because if that's my goal, I'm literally going to obsess over it and spend so much time looking in the mirror. Like, no, that's not my goal. My goal is just, this is my shell. I'm so much more than just what's on the outside. So I personally, and I know I get called out on YouTube when I like make fun of myself or like make like disparaging remarks, but I just don't think people realize that's not me hating myself. It's just me like not taking life seriously, you know? So anyway, random tangent. Time to take my makeup off. This is very upsetting, but oh my gosh, I'll be putting it right back on, or Naomi will, in just a couple of weeks. This is crazy. Good morning, guys. This lighting is everything. I look like the Joker. As you can probably hear, I'm currently making coffee and it is way too freaking early. I jinxed it. I was doing a Q&A on Instagram a few days ago and I was talking about when I was dealing with a lot of sleep issues back in, I think it was March, where I was literally just averaging a few hours of sleep a night. It was when Zach and I were dealing with all of like the house stuff and all of that drama. Like whenever I'm stressed in the slightest way, the first thing that happens, I lose the ability to sleep. Like it's awful. And I go to sleep just fine. It's just I can't stay asleep. So I was talking about how like, oh my gosh, that was awful, but you know, I got through it. And then of course this morning I was up. Well, I didn't get up until right now. It's 5:15. But I've been awake since like 3:30, so that is fantastic. But honestly, like I'm embracing it. I'm leaning into it. Like there's no point in being stressed, laying in bed, counting like, oh my gosh, like my alarm goes off at 6:40 for me. Like I only have like this amount of time to get back to sleep. So no, we're not doing that. I've got my cup of coffee and I have a lot of work to do today. So maybe this is actually a good thing that I'm up nice and early. And I was gonna go to the early gym at like 6, I think it is, but I'd rather just have the relaxing morning and then go to the 7:15 gym class like normal. But anyway, cheers to not being able to sleep. Also, whenever people set up their tripods, like I always, or not tripods, but like their camera setups, I always wonder like, where's the camera sitting? This is where you guys were just sitting, just in the cabinet. And that's hence the fancy lighting. But the one thing that makes me feel better, like obviously it's still pitch black outside, I heard the birds chirping and I don't know, like that just makes me feel not so alone. Anyone who's dealt with sleep issues knows, like, I don't know, it could be like almost like lonely. I don't know. Hello, this is my reflection.
I know that I haven't been who I was. I am supposed to be the one you can trust.
Darn it, I literally just turned on my camera. I am meeting my brother at Nordstrom Rack. I specifically told him 10 minutes after I was supposed to arrive. Like I said, oh, I'm arriving at 11:10, but I really got here at 11 so that I could sit in the car and talk to you guys. But he is here. He has arrived. We can actually, we can see him. Neil, you know what's so funny? I literally, when you just pulled up, I was like, another Neil clone, because you know how you're like the most, I'm not kidding, guys, he is the most clonable person, where everywhere I look, everywhere, I actually haven't found one in a while, there's a new Neil clone. Maybe I'll insert one here, because like we find them everywhere, in real life and online. But I was just telling them that we are, what is wrong with my car? We are about to pick out his wedding suit, so I figured we'd start at Nordstrom Rack, which he thought we were meeting at Nordstrom. I'm like, buddy, that is not in the budget. Obviously, Nordstrom is, well, I mean, it's your budget, but you don't want a Nordstrom suit. Those are like $1,000. So Nordstrom Rack, I figured we'd start out with, and then if we don't find anything, we will go to Joseph A. Bank, possibly.
It's not even Joseph, it's like Jose A. Bank.
I think it's Joseph.
No,
Jose Bank. Oh, Jose Bank. I'm not even saying it right.
J-O-S.
I do have a coupon there, and we're kind of leaning toward gray, I think. Okay, let's go. Little update. We are striking out here, and then we're also a little worried to go to this tuxedo store, whatever, Jose Bank, because I'm scared we're gonna walk into a situation where it's like $500. So
it's like every
he's looking up the prices.
All of the ones that are like, and it's a sale for $300. That's what they pretty much all are.
Here's my little outfit of the day, by the way.
I look like I work at a tech company.
We've also got the light. Oh man, I don't know. I might like this too. I need to go back and look at the footage. Getting footage of everything really helps.
I like the darker one.
He's obsessed with the dark. I think we have a winner. I'm trying to convince him, guys. Okay, he's leaving. A pink tie would look so good, but he says he's not a pink tie kind of guy, so All right, so shopping with Neil was a success, and it was also a success for me. I actually went back to Nordstrom Rack because they had something that I knew I wanted, but Neil is just, you've never met someone who hates shopping more than him, so I just wanted to be respectful of his time, and I ended up going back to Nordstrom Rack. One of the things I got, it's actually something I saw there last week, but they didn't have my size, and then they had it this week. It's this denim jean jacket in black. It was only 20 bucks. Like, I guess no one wants this thing. I don't know, but 20 bucks, really good price. And then I've been needing a black jean jacket, especially for like chilly summer nights when I'm wearing like denim jeans. I'm obviously like, I don't want to wear a denim jacket, so this is just perfect just to throw on over a dress or anything just to warm it up a bit. And then I went into Sephora because I have become a Rare Beauty blush addict. I am on my second one. Like, I still have my first one, but I wanted to experiment with a new shade. I ended up getting, and this looks so pretty, in the shade Hope. It's just like, oh my gosh, I swatched it on my hand, which I feel like my hands are like a mess right now. I tried like wiping it off. It just looks like such a pretty shade. I don't want to put it on right now just because I am wearing kind of a lot of Rare Beauty blush in the shade Grace, but getting my makeup done the other day inspired me. I never knew how much it could actually change your face. Like, you always hear contour and bronzer and blush. Literally, like, I thought it was a myth. I'm like, yeah, like, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I just kind of swipe whatever anywhere. When Naomi did my makeup, like, no, oh my gosh, it makes such a difference. I tried so hard this morning. Like, I'm definitely wearing more than usual, but I need to, like, just keep watching tutorials and getting better because it is such a game changer to actually know how to apply your makeup. That sounds so obvious. I know, I sound stupid, but like, oh my gosh, I'm in it now. Like, I'm hooked. And then I got a little sponge to apply it with because I didn't get the proper sponge last time. So hopefully this will make it easier. And so all in all, a very successful experience. I really wish Neil would get a light pink tie. It would look so good. And then I said, okay, fine, maybe you're not a pink guy. What about green? Like a nice light green? But he's anti. He says, I think he wants to get black. It's just, I want the light. And obviously I don't care. Like, it's his body, it's his decision, but I just think it would look so good. All right, I just got home. I'm about to start making lunch, and you guys know I have been obsessed with this salad dressing. It's this poppy seed Panera dressing. I don't know what is in it. Well, actually, I guess there's a full ingredient list here, but it tastes so freaking good. And secretly, I was very happy when I discovered it because I was happy to have a different salad dressing than Zach because I've never met anyone, like, when he has a salad, it's literally just lettuce and then, like, I don't know, a gallon of dressing. Like, it's as if he's drinking the dressing, I'm convinced. And I'm not kidding, because proof, this salad dressing I opened yesterday afternoon, and when I say I had the tiniest bit, like, it was up to here, it was basically up to here by the time I was done because I already had some in another bottle that I was, like, you know, using the rest of. In one little salad that Zach has, and he has little salads, mind you, he literally must drink it. That's how much he used. Like, that is crazy. He literally will get through like 3 salads with each bottle. And so I understand I could just keep buying more, and I do. Like, we're stocked up once I realized he started finding out about this stuff because he just like goes through these bottles like it's crazy. It's crazy. And you know what? It's good dressing, so I don't blame him, but it just gets in the way of my routine a little bit. Welcome to my laundry room. I was going to go into like a whole laundry and cleaning and all of that montage because, oh my gosh, I literally just feel like there are so many boxes and just dust and dirt, and I've been procrastinating a lot. I'm not going to lie. I just feel like every time I tidy up in this house, more stuff somehow accumulates. I mean, I think it's just the nature of having a house, having more room, having more things, some exciting things actually. Oh my gosh. I just got an email from Crate & Barrel that our dining table will be in soon, within the next couple of weeks. The bad news is though, our living room couches will not be in before the wedding. Like, I don't know when they're gonna be in. It's going to be a while. We ordered them in March, and I mean, you know how it is with furniture. Zach was like gonna revolt. He's like, we must contact them immediately. This is ridiculous. But like I was telling him, it's just the way it is with furniture. So we're still waiting on those. I mean, the good news is it's not like we don't have couches. We have couches. It's just obviously we're very excited for the ones we ordered from Crate & Barrel, and I'm excited to show you them, but it'll be nice that at least we will have the dining room table when like my parents are here, when people are here for the wedding, because it's
it's been interesting not having a table. And then this, I actually ordered, they were having a sale, a West Elm duvet cover. So I'm going to give this a nice little washing. And there's so much I want to do with our bedroom, like so much house stuff that honestly I'm really excited about, but it's just gonna have to get pushed to the back burner until the wedding, just because I feel like there are a million and one things I still need to do with that. And that's what you get for planning your own wedding, which no, I still do not have any regrets. I really just don't find wedding planners that necessary. I'm sorry, I hope that's not like mean or controversial. And maybe for some people, but I don't know. As a former reporter, like I'm used to making calls, I'm used to booking stuff. Like that's not the part I don't like. I just don't like making decisions and I don't like spending money. So even if I had a wedding planner, and honestly if I had a wedding planner, I'd still have to make decisions and I'd be spending more money because they are not cheap. But anyway, I am going to go. I'm gonna end this vlog here. So I was gonna do the montage, but this vlog is just, I feel like getting way too long. So anyway, with that being said, I love you guys so much. I will see you next time.